Hello everyone, we are going to start our n8n video from today onwards. We will be going with some theory part. We will be seeing how we're gonna set up n8n. What are the basic things you need to learn before jumping into n8n. Hi, my name is Abhishek and I build AI and automation for companies. So basically what I do, I kind of plan the whole system around and try to build the automation around the system to replace the manual and repetitive task with a whole automated workflow. So let's begin. So AI and n8n automation, the mastery series. This series I was planning from a long time. Now finally have started making some videos on YouTube, and I thought this is the very good time to teach, to give back to the whole industry and creating a funnel to grab some clients for myself as well. So these are the chatbots you might be familiar with, or the AI model you might be familiar with. This one is ChatGPT, this one is Grok, DeepSeek, Gemini, Claude, and Perplexity. You might have used one of them, or you might not have used one of them till now. But if you're here and you know all those things, what they are capable of right now, let's begin into the next part. What is AI? I'm not getting into definition, the basic definition of AI, just keeping it simple. AI is a system that mimic human thought. Okay, it could be anything, it could be something with a reasoning, it could be very simple things. So yeah, what it does, it makes decision, recognize pattern, and try to solve the problem. And what is automation? So before learning AI and automation, we need to understand what is AI and what is automation. Okay, automation is, think it more like a digital body. We all have seen automation some or the other place in our daily places. Example, when we try to book a movie ticket or any ticket, we get a email, right? So let's say if we are trying to do a payment or something, so we receive a text notification or an email notification. So that is all automation. No one is sending us an email or a text message. It is coming automatically. That is something automation is. And when we combine AI and automation, it is similar to combining a digital body and a brain. And you get a digital employee in return. Traditionally used to happen, automation follow rules. AI automation uses reasoning. So these are both different things. Automation, the earlier automation which we have been seen, it always follow a certain rule. But with AI and automation, we can see it thinking, and it has its own reasoning, which we can give it through prompt, or we can train it to do a particular amount of tasks. Okay, so let's come into what is no code and low code. If you haven't heard about this term, no code and low code, you might be listening it somewhere in the near future if you will be learning n8n or if you will be learning some of the other AI platform. So let me tell you what it is. With zero or minimal knowledge of code, you can plan, build, and scale. That is no or low code. You can create production grade softwares, create whole backend with these tools just by drag, drop, and connect. Most of the small and medium sized businesses prefer these tools for automating their daily and manual tasks. Why they prefer these tools over a whole system? Because the whole system will be more expensive for them. But these tools comes for a reasonable price and they are good for paying those price for deploying automation within their system. So the automation has a tier. If you are looking for something basic and want to have basic automation, like if you receive the payment, you need to send an email. So it could be easily done by ZPO. But let's say if it get a bit complex, so you can use make.com for that. If in case you need a place where you can build a basic automation to a multi AI agent automations, so you can use n8n. So n8n is super powerful for all those agentic tasks and agentic automations. Now we will learn how we can set up n8n part. For setting up n8n, you can directly visit to their website, which is a cloud method, or you can download it locally and use it on your personal computer. n8n is open source, available for free. It is available for everyone, and you can download it and you can use it in your local computer through Docker. So let's get into the cloud thing. This one, which we are going to use to build and learn, because this is something we get a 14-day free trial period, and we will be able to learn most of the things in that particular time. So yeah, let's get into it. So we are in the n8n website. So over here on the top right corner, you can see the sign in button and the get started button. So you have to click on get started. You will be asked for company email. You can give your email. No problem with that. I will be giving mine. Okay. Yep. I have put the OTP over here, and once I click submit, it will ask for my full name, which will be Abhishek Sharma. Then you can put any password which you like, account name, XYZ 123 321 789. Okay, so then we can click on start free 14-day trial. It is for every single person, for sales, support. So don't worry if you're a non-IT person or if you don't know about code or something. It will help you doing all the stuff. And I will be telling you if you get stuck where somewhere the code requires or something and you don't know how to write a code, I will be telling you how you can tackle out that situation as well. Okay, so let's start with Scratch. Okay, so I will be getting into some basic part of what the whole dashboard looks like and what are the other different parts for the whole thing. Okay, if you click on N, and you will get all these options. And don't think of it to be complicated. It's very easy, it's super simple. In left side, you can see there we have overview, personal, and chat, which isn't that much required until or unless you're working with a team. Overview, you will be sent to this place. For personal, you might be having a lot of workflows, so you can see all of the workflows over here. Let's start with something. Okay, you can change the name of the workflow to first learning. Okay, so you can rename it from here. You can add some tag if you want. This is something you can open through, and this is something you can search for any node or something. This is very helpful. This is something I will be using a lot in this whole video, because if let's say I have to give some notes to you, or I just want to describe what this whole automation is all about, so I can put this as R testing automation. So in future, anyone sees that particular thing may be able to understand it. So it's super necessary to do these practices. We can use side toggle bar. It's not necessary. There's AI part as well, which I will be telling you later on. I will be covering every single thing. So you don't need to worry about this AI, which will be doing all the workflows, why we are learning this. Now we can see the whole dashboard. And now we will be using a node. Okay. What is node? Node is something which n8n provides. It's something like a tool which has a particular functionality. Let's say if we go to trigger node, so it basically triggers when clicking it execute workflow. So let's say if I click on this part, execute workflow, so it will run. See if you can see it is running, right? So that is what happened with execute workflow, or it is called click trigger, manual trigger, where you have to click manually and it happens manually. So this is a basic automation, which not the automation at least, but it is something how we can create workflows. I hope this whole session would have given you the idea what the n8n is and what we are going to learn, what the AI and automation actually is, why you need to learn n8n. Let's say if you are building some voice agent, or if you say, I want to get into a voice agent making field, and why I should learn n8n. n8n will be working as a backend for your voice agent workflows. And you can do a lot of SaaS building stuff as well. If you are a coder, if you are a known coder, it will help both of you guys to learn it and execute into your SaaS as well. I'm working as an AI engineer for one of the company, and we are using n8n a lot. Before we build a production grade or production ready thing, we try to build a prototype in n8n first and then try to replicate the whole thing into the SaaS. So it is super useful for coders as well. If you don't want to waste your whole time before realizing if it's gonna work for you or not, you can try it over here with n8n, where I will be telling about basically what the whole dashboard looks like in a more detailed manner. What are the basic nodes which we are going to use, which you should be aware of, why we use JSON, how the connections are set up. So in the next video, we are going more deeper into the dashboard. We will be learning how each node works, the major ones and the most useful one, how to connect them so it won't break, how to do error handling, what are JSON and why we use JSON. And also we will make a AI agent or a simple automation workflow in the next video as well. If you really like this video, please hit the like button and please do subscribe. And wait for the next video as it will be coming soon. And you will be learning a lot. It might be changing your perspective of seeing AI just as a tool. And from then on, you will be seeing AI as a worker, as an employee, which is doing a lot of tasks. I will be closing this session over here and will be connecting you soon. Take care. Bye bye.